Standing up on the scene. So the nigga never post up in the bleachers. Always hit my target like I got a hit seeker. Fucking with the game, put your pick on the teacher. Ready, this is what we off. I like to clear. Yeah, niggas like to load. I like to see balls. Catch you this time. So fucking land my niggas.
Okay, maybe I have.
Spot like a nigga working so wrong. Fuck all the songs, bitches, pocket watches. Down on the front, the box, they got bigger. Go, they real jiggers. My niggas ready to go, get my ears. Front line up in the post, squeeze some triggers. Bang on your shit, surprises, not your niggas. A nigga hit a lick, but lick, why I get it? Bands at the bands to blow, I'm going crazy. Surrounded by the blue and the green. See, I seen used to heat like crack to a fiend to get cream. Top notch is all I see in my vision, so not give us the guap. Stop, money is my drug, I get it, stop, running for the money, standing up on the scene. Just my way, my circuit is steady, keeping balance in the way I'm falling. They just try to block, spin, move, I'm joking. Got my partner, getting hot, I'm stirring. Now it's getting loose, cutting time. All friend like a brownie cat, she gotta do it alone, man. Praying up to God that save my soul, man. The devil trying to get me to my soul, let's go, then. I know this money, so I'm stuck in this old fear. Step to me wrong, all my bros is going here. Step to my mom, bullets flying like Pete Pan. Go with the book in the air, but think he's Superman. It's Pete with 11, every stellar like better man. All it needs is one clip, a slide with 20 bits might blow through your roof. Let's blow it out, thinking with your face on the news and the paper, so you miss it. Top notch is all I see in my vision, so not give us the guap, stop breathing. Money is my drug, I get it.
It doesn't seem as though. Yeah. When you can hear me. Oh, hold on, I got it.
Top notch is all I see in my vision, so not give us the guap or stop breathing. Money is my drug, I get it, cause I'm fiending. I'm grinding for the money, standing up on the scene. Feel something nigga never post up in the I got a hit seeker. Fucking with the game, put your pick on the teacher. Ready, this is some shit off, I like to clear. Flawed, I like to see balls. Catch it, just place to the top, so fucking chill and my niggas. Stomping through your city like a madman. Trying to beat up shit, put the Glock to your tip. I'm like, where the money at? Land to your mental. Empty out your spot. Getting hot, I'm stirring. Now it's getting loose. Take my soul in. The devil trying to get me to my soul, let's go then. But I know this money, so I'm stuck in this old film. Step to me. I see in my vision, so not give us the guap, stop breathing. Money is my drug, I get it, stop fiending. Grinding for the money, standing up on the scene, nigga. Grinding for the money, standing up on the scene, nigga. Grinding for the money, standing up on the scene, DJ.
Well, we could well, let's just talk real quick.
What up, what up, what up?
I mean, if we gotta play it through the microphone.
What up, what up, what up? Yeah, buddy.
Hi,
What's up, Queen?
everybody. Oh, We're having some sound issues with the music, but that's all right. We gonna keep running it up.
It's Melodies Merged, you know what I'm saying? We in here, it's Wednesday. You made it. We made it. You know what I'm saying? 2025. Thank God.
Ooh,
Thank God. That's all I could say, man. Cause
thank God.
if it wasn't for God, there's people younger than me, people older than me, people around me, people I know, people I don't know. Just it didn't make it, man. Didn't make it. But I'm thankful. I'm saying all that to say I'm thankful. I wake up grateful. It's 2025, and thank God I made it. We made it. Melodies Merged. We here. We still grinding.
Hey, we still get another chance to be
Yeah.
great. Anyway, it's your girl Melissa Monet,
Kendall Davis.
and it's Wednesday. We got Max
Facts.
Slug in the building.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Cortez,
What's
Post,
up?
Ace. Man, Joseph Perry, Queen.
What's up?
She got her license. She got
I
her.
saw her. I saw her. I saw her. We all got to get off the streets now. I saw her. Congratulations, sis.
Hey, man.
Let me know where you at so I can not be there.
Man, everybody's been grinding. Everybody has been just doing so much.
Mm-hmm.
And I see it. I see y'all's growth. Man, if we ain't growing, we ain't doing it. We ain't doing it right.
Man, we ain't doing it right. I mean, if you're not growing, you're not moving. You know, there's no such thing as standing still. If you're not growing, you're declining. So you gotta keep moving. You gotta every day wake up and keep growing because it's necessary for your mental health.
Absolutely. And you just got to go one day at a time. If you can make it through today,
Yeah.
you're winning.
Yeah, you winning.
You're winning.
You winning because some people don't even want to make it through the day.
Man, it's
And
tough.
we praying for them.
Man, mental health is important.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And there's so much going on in the world today. It's scary. It is scary. I mean, that internet is a motherfucker. Okay, I will say that the internet, it's all a distraction. It's a distraction.
Yeah. I mean, because if I didn't have the internet, I'd probably be in and out the bathroom within 5-10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But I got the internet. So I'll be scrolling. I'm in there for about 30 minutes, chilling. You know what I'm saying? But it's all a distraction. So you gotta rise above it. It's called discipline. You gotta practice it.
That's what your girl's working on, is that discipline. You know, set a goal. Say, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, and actually do it. Challenge yourself. That's what I'm doing. I'm challenging myself to not keep doing the same shit that I've been doing because it's not getting me anywhere.
Right. It's not getting you nowhere. It ain't working for you, and it's slowing your progress, and it's stunting your destiny.
Yeah. Spin the Block said facts, because people can create a character on the internet. They don't have to be who they really are. People don't know how to look inside their soul and say, "Who are you?" I know who I am.
Oh, you knew it was coming.
Well, I ain't gonna start preaching to y'all. But anyway,
we're gonna pass the collection plate in a minute.
But with all that being said, you know, we do have a special guest, and
Yes.
we gonna work on this music. I mean, the sound and everything. But since we're already on this topic, we gonna start this show off right.
Right.
Okay. And it's love, grinding, growth. You know, we're stacking bricks. We're creating generational wealth. Man, we gotta pray over our children. I mean, it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
Big Shrek, happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. Bang
Hey,
City. Bang City.
City. All right. So, Threat, you coming over here?
Come on, brother. I'll let y'all get it in first.
All right. So we got Threat Brown in the building. Okay. Do you know who this man is? He is a great man. He has a great soul. You tall. And he's doing great things, and he's educating and he's teaching, and he's helping these young men grow. You know, y'all seen the picture. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen it. I ain't got into it yet, and I have pulled it out, but I did read the back, and Mom's intrigued too. So we both intrigued. We're ready. We're ready.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about it yourself. What you got going on?
So again, appreciate you guys having me sharing space with y'all. Shout out to everybody that's already tagged in and logged in. Make sure that y'all share, tag, support, let other people know that this is what's really going on with the space. For those that don't know me, my name is Threat Brown. I'm native from Louisiana, but I've been raised in the Pacific Northwest for quite some years now. I've been out here since '95. Very familiar with the culture. I can see both aspects of the quality of Tacoma and some of the places where we can develop a lot more. And so that's what it is. A gang prevention specialist, what I was doing for the last 15 years. And so now I'm really focusing on business and personal branding. My biggest thing right now is passports. Get your passports if you ain't got them.
I need mine.
Get your passports if you ain't got them, because I'm heavy into travel right now. I'm leaving out of the country to Brazil for 3 months to do some image development and stuff. So, that's what it is, and I'll get into that more in the future. But for right now, so I published a book December 3rd. The name of the book is Can Poison Be the Cure? And one of the things that I started to realize in culture is that the metaphor of snake venom, for people that don't know, is if you get attacked by a snake, the same poison that kills you is the same antidote that they use to heal you. So you have to use snake poison to heal a person. And so we come from a culture where society then created a variety of different venoms. The gang culture is all structured. It's psychological warfare, from our music to the image, the development, the style, the trends, capitalism, materialism. All of these things work against us. The division in our communities in itself was a design, so all of those poisons is the same things that we can use to make ourselves a better people, and one of the biggest things that you can take away from the book is that when you read it, you start to realize that we don't need to denounce anything that's Crippin', anything that's Bloods, anything that's GDs, and anything that's Vice Lords, because each one of those entities represent the structure, the backbone of us as Black people in the community. We come from a society where everybody can find a normality in police corruption and governmental corruption. They know that the government is evil and it does corrupt things and brutal things, but for people to still find the decency to support that, I feel like people should be giving us the same respect, because within every neighborhood, there's productivity, there's growth, there's structure. And it's like, society that made us turn left when we should have been going right. So that's where we at right now.
We're in
so
division.
yeah,
We're
so
in
the book can
division
help
right
you
now.
understand that our poisonous behavior, the camaraderie is important for our young men and women in the community. They love to be associated with something bigger than themselves. And so we have to keep that same momentum going and just represent and stand for good.
Ooh, man,
That's what it is.
very educated. I mean, you see how he did, and it all made sense.
Yeah.
Ooh, it all makes sense.
I appreciate it.
So, man, y'all go get it. We're okay. How do we get this?
I got a few copies of myself in person, so you can get a copy from me. I'll sign it.
I
We
got
do a
this for
photo
me
op.
yesterday.
You sure did.
The
I
day
appreciate
before.
you. I appreciate
Okay,
you.
I was
100%.
excited. I was like, he said to Monet, you mean a lot to the world. Just so you know, you mean just as much to me.
100%.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
So you can go right now on lulu.com. That's LULU.com, and just hit the search bar and it says Can Poison Be the Cure?
LULU.com.
LULU.com, and you hit the search bar Can Poison Be the Cure? We also have them coming out in audio. We have the ebooks. So it's a few things that we're working on. So with all of that, man, just let me know, inbox me, inbox the team. We can make it happen for you, and we'll do a big book signing thing in the future. Our biggest thing is like a Black Barnes Noble. We want to create, because we can develop stories from a plethora of different people in community and society. So we want to be able to do that, for our community and share stories because they impactful and they make sense.
Absolutely. I mean, just go to the library and you could hear other people's stories.
True.
Can I say something? That Gordon Ramsay, he actually started a bakery in prison in Britain. Yes, I seen it the other day. Man, come on.
For sure.
Man.
But I appreciate it. And I want to give a special thanks to my homeboy, RJ Stewart, because RJ is the one that's, he's the brains behind a lot of this developmental stuff. And that's what it is, man. So I appreciate y'all for having me on here.
Yes.
And I look forward to coming back when I get back from Brazil. I'll be gone for 4 months, but, is building a relationship and extending this whole platform as well from here to Brazil. So that's my goal.
Then what do we say? We is playing independent artist music across America and beyond. And you think that I was playing? Well, was it
No,
playing?
not
We
playing at
really
all.
outside doing
Straight up.
this. We really outside doing this. And it ain't for us and it's not about us.
Yeah, for sure. But I appreciate it. I'm gonna let y'all get back to what y'all do.
Now, I want to get in there and ask you some
Oh,
questions.
my bad,
Okay.
my bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
No doubt, bro. I'm with
Yeah,
that.
absolutely, absolutely. 'Cause, man, I ain't gonna let this opportunity pass me by, man.
Yeah.
Because hold on a minute.
Make sure y'all tag, subscribe, follow, tag,
let
lock
me
in,
know.
the whole nine,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. Vocals sound good.
Poison.
I'm gonna work on that other in a minute. But man, what's up, man?
For sure.
I appreciate you having making the time to come on the show.
Yes.
You know, and all that. It feels weird sitting over here.
Hey, that's my side.
Yeah, this is Monet's side. It feels weird over here. I feel like I'm light skinned. I should be light skinned.
I got that effect off before.
I feel it. Yeah, I feel it.
Crazy.
But I want to talk to you more about this. You were talking about helping the young men with you know, with an alternative from the gang influence. I wanted to talk to you more about that because of me myself growing up, I was influenced by that. You know what I'm saying? So growing up, I wish I had other options and other. I'm not saying I was out there. Well, I was doing some dumb stuff. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna
straight
lie.
up.
Yeah, I was. You know, but I wasn't out there. I was able to pull away from it. Is what I'm saying. But some people that don't have that willpower that I may have had, you know, and I know a lot of them. Some of them fell victim to the streets. You know, what other options would you suggest for them?
I mean, honestly, bro, I did 4 years of the penitentiary because I was associated with the wrong, not even the wrong group. I was just associated with the wrong individuals within the structure, right? One of the biggest things that I realize now is like when you start reading through the book and start to compare, you know, a fraternity. I didn't find out about rivalry until I was in high school. You know, 8th grade, I found out, you know, that my school didn't like another school, and we pulling out chains, crowbars. We doing the whole name. Fraternities and sororities. All of these is different sectors and of sets of gangs of some sort to their development, you know, and they believe in the camaraderie. So a lot of the times it's not even that I would want a person to stop representing the culture and the essence of which they represent. Like if you crippin', then what is a true terminology, what that really represented, what it truly do mean, because it has a foundation to it, you know. It serves a legitimate purpose. When we look at us as Black people, we're a nation, and that's our military unit if we get technical. You know, their behaviors and the patterns of more for defense and protection is just society that psychologically separated that and make us turn against ourselves. That's the American way. So we're bred, born, manufactured in America.
Divide and conquer.
Heck yeah, you know. So America created the system for ourselves to be submerged into it for all of the wrong reasons. But when we look at different hoods, every hood got a square, a sucker, a coward, a lame. But within every hood, you got a real individual. So it's like you can't keep saying that one hood is worse than the next when you got the same issues. It's like, how do you find the reputable people within every establishment to find a purpose for it? And those people start to sit down and create a new narrative for us as a collective interest, you know. But I stopped gang banging my second year in prison in Column Bay. You know, it's not that I can ignore where I was representing, you know. Growth and development is my establishment that I found foundation in, you know, and I believe in it, the morals and the principles of it. But when I see people doing other than what they represent, then it's like, I'm not a part of that. I still represent the truth of it, you know. So to anybody that's stuck in that element, you know, you can't just say I'm not from such and such, because somebody somewhere is going to always acknowledge you as that person from crib, from blood.
Right.
So don't try to go against the grain of what you signed up for, but just start making more productive decisions on what it is that you representing. I think that that's the best way, because I realized that with each hood, if you say that your homeboys, that you want to find a better avenue for yourself in life, a lot of your homeboys will respect that. I can almost assure you.
Facts.
But when you straddle in the fence, you know what I'm saying, you want to be out the hood, you want to play sports, you want to be great in life, people will support that. But if you want to come back and forth to the hood, then it's like confusion. So don't confuse yourself and then get mad at your surroundings by still approaching you in the same manner, you know, because it becomes your responsibility to let the line be drawn.
Yeah, see, when I was coming up, man, I was, like I said, I was doing stupid shit. But I wasn't doing the criminal shit, you know what I'm saying? And so when I saw that, I was like, oh, my partners is doing this, I can't be a part of that, you know. So I wasn't straddling on the fence at all when it came to that. I was like, oh no, I ain't doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to separate myself from that and move in a different direction. Like I was in the arts, like in the like production, stuff like that, music, drawing, poetry, stuff like that. And so that was my way of separating myself from that.
True.
But like you said, it's not necessarily about separating yourself from it. You know, identify with it and expand it within the culture.
Yeah, of what it really, because it is true. You know, you got like when can poison be the venom. You know what I'm saying? Can poison be the cure? We start talking about the fact of, okay, yeah, it's different approaches to different people because you got different stages of their involvements in this culture. Some people out here really killing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some people was robbing, some people shooting family members, et cetera, et cetera. So the level of how a person's engaged.
Man, I ran at somebody's house when I was doing my thing, but I still want to give these people their stuff back.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't my.
It's real. It's real, bro.
Well, look, dude on Facebook, I want to give him his stuff back. Hey, bro, I ran in your house.
You gotta be able to forgive yourself too.
Yeah, that's the biggest part.
This is what we do. We learn.
I got jewelry and Kool-Aid packets.
Straight up.
I was too young to be doing this. You know, Kool-Aid packets.
For real, this is what I got.
Red Kool-Aid.
You know, and that's crazy because I done did everything from, you know, whatever to whatever. And the biggest regret, if I had any, was I remember we run into a house and I was young, but I come out with a big old baby bottle full of change. It amounts to like $242.76. I remember it. And then as I got older, I was like, damn,
you remember that
that's
stuff
for a child, bro. I'm like, that was for a baby that was fresh born, ain't even at the house yet.
You remember little things like those little details, dude. This was dude's name. He had his name on his ring. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't wear it.
Straight up.
I'm not him. You know, I still want to get this man his jewelry back, but I ain't got it.
It's a done deal.
It's a done, yeah. But because I get socked in the face if I try, hey, bro, I ran in your house and
because some people ain't letting the stuff go. And that's one of our biggest problems too. We don't want to cut the ties with our involvements with certain things.
Hello.
Come on, that's what I'm saying.
It's
Look,
hard.
it's man, we preaching tonight. We gotta
we gotta be able to let things go.
We gonna pass the collection plate at some point tonight.
Right.
Holding on to, they just hold us in.
Man, it weighs you down. It weighs you down.
That's real.
Look, there's a reason why the music was doing this tonight. We are able to extend this conversation, you know, because there's things that we need to get across to the community. There's things that you're teaching. Somebody out there needs to hear this. We got a lot of people watching right now. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody out there that needs to like, share, subscribe.
Yes.
You know, get my man's book.
Yeah.
It's called "Can Poison Be the Cure?"
Yeah.
And it's amazing. We're going into depth about the mindset that it took to create a wonderful, beautiful project like this. So tap in, like, share, subscribe.
Could I add one thing? Because man, you had a brief conversation on the phone.
Yeah.
With me. So we're talking about sound and the power of sound.
Absolutely.
So one of the
I'm serious about that.
One of the passages of the person that's happened to in the book is like the power of music. It influences. You know, it's a hypnosis. It's a psychoacoustics. Psychoacoustics is just the frequencies that people use to create impulsive decisions. And when you sedate it, you can be easily hypnotized. So when we high and drunk or whatever, we become in a sedative state that we pump with negative words and violence and evil and kill. And then you got sound frequencies that alter a person's
You're here for a reason
decision.
tonight, brother.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So we have to use the same thing, music.
Right.
Music coerces us to be negative and violent, but it also coerces us to be in structure. So that's the poison. The poison is the toxic music that we use, but we use the same poison, which is music, to heal us, you know, because it can. Most of these podcast stations right now, they're just promoting violence and the brutality. If you ain't murdering and killing somebody, then you're not going to get a platform.
It's not entertaining.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like, it's this thing called Black Armistice, and we'll talk about that in the future. But you know, the Black Armistice is a truce. It's not even a truce. It's agreement amongst us as people to say, for one moment in our life, let's just decide to say, let's not gangbang. You know, let's not shoot and kill each other. Now, convincing younger people to get involved with that is one thing, but us as people that are older and understand the elements, if we set the example first, you know, because we got young people believing that it's to hell with every hood. But we grew up, we said to every hood, but we still connecting and networking with everybody under the ground.
Right.
You know, so
I think the challenge is how do you get people to change their mindset? You know what I'm saying? Because it's really all about mindset. We're all humans, and I remember like growing up, me thinking like seeing people that have done great things, thinking to myself, oh, I could do great things too because I'm human. But it's not necessarily because I'm human. It's about the mindset.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody could do anything, but nobody could do everything.
True that.
If you know what I'm saying. So me growing up, it was important for me to identify how I needed to move within myself.
100%.
You
within
know?
ourselves. And I'm gonna say that one piece too, because the mindset, one of the things that you talk about in the book, it says, there's gonna be some people that's just completely against change, and that's cool.
Ooh.
If that's what they want, then that's what it is. But there's so many people within those infrastructure that are just looking to be a part of something bigger. So creating a narrative, what is bigger than that?
Right.
How do we create a street fraternity? How do we create a nation? How do we create a foundation that each one of these people in every one of these different areas is saying, I love what these cats are doing. They represent power. We represent royalty, education. We represent a lifestyle. There's quality. We don't play games with nobody. And that's one thing with young people. When you try to coerce them to say, let's do better, they take that for you trying to take they heart away, or they macho away. We need that. We want you to keep that because the military recruit our kids to go to war.
Facts.
So we want to recruit you to be able to contain your energy and contain your anger, your rage, because it's all yours. That belongs to you. Whether pain or trauma that you went through growing as a young person, that's all your pain, and you deserve to have it because there ain't no way around it. But how you wear it, how you show up in it, it's by facing it.
If you don't know what he's saying, he's basically saying that your haters could feel you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The only thing you don't take with you is your character.
That's it. Straight up.
That's it.
So what does your character look like?
So nothing else matters.
Mm-hmm.
But how you carry yourself, your integrity, how you move when nobody's watching.
100%.
Yeah.
That's true.
I love that. I love that.
So yeah, bro. I'm with it, man.
It's just all about
with yourself.
And
keeping it real, yeah. Melissa, now you know you shouldn't have motherfucking
discipline.
Yeah.
Holding yourself
Straight up.
accountable.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all about how do
you
you change the mindset of people that grew up on Trick Daddy and Trina. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And A-Ball MJG.
Yeah. Straight up.
That was my time.
That was my time. Come on now, knock if you buck, baby.
Yeah, straight up. It's real.
Come on.
With all of that. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from a village of 600 people, bro. So I came up here and got turned on to that.
What part of Louisiana?
Pleasant Hill. Shout outs to Pleasant Hill,
Okay.
man. It's the village in Louisiana. It's only like 600 people there.
Oh, wow.
You split it down the middle half an hour. I'm a country kid, man.
Country.
And I love my people, and we're gonna take this energy back home too, But right now, I would say to people that music is the key solution to a lot of the things that we do, and society knew that. That's why they use it as a weapon to guide us in the wrong direction. Bastard kids and bastard sons and bastard daughters are guided by the people that are influencing them through the media. And so systems and science use the media to capture their young brains that ain't mature yet.
And the music.
And guide them.
And they're keeping them inside.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be outside with our feet touching this earth.
Yeah, earth
Come on
and
now.
grounded.
Become one with the earth. It is a universe. There is a creator. There's more to just sitting there on the internet. Like it's a distraction from what you really should be doing.
And you can be doing a whole lot. And most people don't realize their skill sets until you're in the penitentiary. Then you realize you got 60, 40 years and you become the best gardener.
That's interesting you said that. It's interesting you said that because when you look at time, it's about how you look at time.
Yeah, straight up.
And people that go to the penitentiary are forced
To sit with their time.
to sit with that time. They're forced to look at time in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? But people on the outside, we go through problems, we go through issues, we go through everyday life.
You can mask them however you want by going here and going there. But like you said, that self-reflection. You sitting in this box.
You sitting with that time.
Yourself.
And you have to reflect on your time passes differently is what I'm saying. And so what I've been doing lately and what I've been reading lately is how people look at time and how you accumulate and how you amass different things like over time, because some people look at a huge goal and be like, I can't accomplish that, it's too big. Right. But if you attack that thing one day at a time,
100%.
you know what I'm saying? So it breaks thank you. It breaks down. I'm gonna switch out with you in a minute. It breaks down differently, you know what I'm saying? Because you're able to see that problem in a different way. The boulder isn't so big, you can push it up the hill now.
Yeah.
You know?
And you got cats in the penitentiary right now for multiple murders, and they realize that they prune rose bushes better than anybody in the world. But they never got a chance to see that. You know, they never got a chance to see that until they got a chance to sit down. That's what we need to create a space for our young men and women to sit down and really self-reflect. And so,
who are you is what he just said. You know what I'm saying? And when you're forced to sit down with that time, who are you?
Yeah.
You
it's
know,
scary too.
It is.
Because you realize you're not what you thought you was.
Come on,
and everything that you was fighting not to be is exactly who you are. You a good person. And
I wasn't no gangster.
Right. Not at all.
You know, I wasn't no blood.
Not at all.
You know, I shouldn't have been out there.
Should not have. But now it's a wrap. You got 60 plus years. You got life.
Business.
This is the one thing.
It could have been me.
Yeah,
but
straight up.
everything that you done been through was for a reason. It's to help you to grow. And when you start realizing, like, hey, okay, the reason I went through that was on purpose. It's for me to be who I am today. And I gotta give it back. I gotta give it back. I gotta tell people about what I've been through so they can heal too. So we're all healing. We're all healing from past traumas.
Yeah.
We're all healing from things that have happened to us.
Everybody got something.
Example. It is.
Yeah.
And like that there's a phrase that a person say, it was walking past a hole, the dude was stuck in the hole. And he couldn't get out. So everybody walked by. He said, can somebody help me out the hole? Nobody helped him. So there was one dude that walked by. He said, hey, man, I need help getting out of this hole. So the dude jumped in the hole with him. And the dude was like, how are you supposed to help me get out of this hole if you in the hole with me? He said, because I've been in this hole before. So it's like we live this experience to where we can go back. And so one of the biggest problems that we have is that we go back trying to challenge young people. You can't challenge a young person that's willing to put a hole in you, bro. You got to approach this young man like he's a grown man until y'all come to understand that it's a respect. So you create the respect and they start to respect you as a so-called elder. Then you can create the balance of communication. You know, nobody want to communicate. It's crazy because we're looking at these young people like these young cats nowadays, but it's like, no, when we was young too, people were saying these cats young. It's,
bro,
it's
I
the same
remember,
element.
it's a perspective.
It is.
You know, and again, time. It takes time to understand these things, you know, because the perspective of a young person, you don't understand adult issues. You don't understand adult situations. So you don't understand how that person reacts to these things. You know, some people look at adults that go through things and be like, oh, why? But, you know,
It's beyond your own understanding.
sometimes it really is.
Yeah.
It's beyond your own understanding. And
like you said, when you know you, then you know what you can do to get out of it. The biggest thing that I would encourage a young person is to seek guidance for somebody that once lived in that predicament that don't talk down on you.
Somebody that jumped in that hole with you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm like, and I'm in the hole. You know what I'm saying? I'm in here with you trying to figure it out for yourself. Don't want to be the person to say, I just want to figure life myself, because you might not survive. And don't think that just because you've seen a lot of us survive a lot of life of crime and gangbanging, that you can do the same thing. Just because I'm 46 don't mean that you're going to make it to be 46 by the way that you're operating. I was blessed to be where I'm at. It's not guaranteed that you'll be that blessed. You might be the example for one of your friends to open their eyes. You know, my best friend got murdered and my life changed for the better, which is crazy. You get what I'm saying? And most people lose their best friend and their brothers. And instead of knowing that, if you respond to that in your own way, instead of letting God do it, you respond to it in your own way, you finna put your other family members in harm and everybody else in your family. So do you truly care about change in your family, or do you like to see the death of your people? If you don't want to see your people killed, then you got to be mindful of what retaliation looks like. If one person killed my friend, I'm not looking for his whole hood. It's one person. Now, if that one person get caught up and locked up in the penitentiary for their life, then it's a done deal. How is it that the government can find ways with other countries to go to war and they find treaties with themselves and still work with each other and still use us as victims to capitalize off of those? We got to think the same way that these people thinking. And we don't want to do that most of the time, you know?
You know, listening to what society does, that's not the way.
You gonna have to give them your cash out, brother. They need to send you some money for that.
You know? And that's what it is. The government is just here to distract you.
Yeah.
All this shit,
And we fall for it every single time.
From God. It's all equal, you know?
And I want to say that one piece too, when you came back to Boulder up the hill and the bigger picture, right?
Right.
One of the things
you
that
caught
I learned,
that reference.
I did.
Yeah.
One of the biggest things that I start to understand with myself is I create the puzzle. Right. So if a person walk in the store and you see a 500-piece puzzle, a person be like, God dang, that's a lot of pieces. But you're attracted to the puzzle because of the picture on the box. So you're finna buy this picture on the box and put the pieces together now. You see the vision. So you have to see the bigger picture before you can even put the smaller pieces together. Because once you see that this is a green, red, and blue picture, then you put all the pieces on the table. You put all the greens with the greens, the blues with the blues, and the reds with the reds. So now you got all of the pieces, and you put the corners with the corners, and you get all the sharp edges. So you can create your foundation, your outline for what your goal is, and you can start putting the small pieces together accordingly, which won't be that stressful when you know the method of how to do it. You know, we're in a space right now that I love talking to brothers like and Monet, you know what I'm saying? This is collective interest. Fact. It can't just be me. I couldn't share what I'm sharing because I want to. You guys created a platform for me to be able to share my spiel. So it's collective. It's no
And we
independence.
appreciate
It's
the people staying consistent watching.
Straight up.
You know, because they see the value in this
Straight
too.
up.
So
It's
y'all
interdependent.
know, y'all see it.
It's interdependence, man.
All good game.
And all of our poison is secured to everything that we knew. Within every problem is the solution. So we're our own answer to everything, and we can't keep being codependent on corruption.
That's how I look at it too. Like
Straight up.
every problem presents a solution.
Straight up.
You know,
Straight up.
and it's up to you to find it. Sometimes it may not be pretty.
What did Michael say? Look at the man in the mirror. I look myself in the mirror every day, and I look in my eyes. I'll be like, Melissa, you can do fucking better.
Yeah.
You better get your ass up. Do better.
And that's what people should be doing for themselves. Y'all quit blaming everybody else. You know, can't nobody.
It ain't
be
nobody's
that
fault.
I tell my nephew. I used to tell my nephews all the time. You know, nobody's that powerful to get under your skin. Your skin is too thick. You're too powerful for a person. So for anybody that's tuning, if you feel like the world and people is just agitating you, that's because you allowing them. Are you that weak to allow people to just get to you? Or do you have an armor that's built around you that, you know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to create the discernment in these things, you know, so that way you can grow. And if you got to cut people off and cut them off, you know, they're either going to die off like they are, or they're going to eventually realize that you're too far to be caught, or they're going to figure out the mechanics to catch up to you. You know,
then it might be too late.
And that's cool too, because we're in this direction that we're headed for betterment. Everybody
Look,
can't go.
I gotta tell a story. So, you know, my car's been messing up, right? So I'm going back on the dash point road, you know, coming from Dad's house, and I'm driving slow because my car's not driving right. I'm literally on my way to the mechanics, okay? And the lady, she was all up on my butt like the whole way to Pack Highway. And so she goes to the turning lane on my left side, and I look over and she's like upset. So I rolled my window down. I was like, you know, my car's not driving right, so I apologize. Do you know what her response was?
What she said?
He said, "You broke, bitch." I'm like, how does that make sense? What the fuck? So because my car's not working, I'm a broke bitch?
Yes, indeed. They create their own narrative, man. And I don't gotta follow that story.
They want you to put hands on
They do. They do.
And you know what? As she's talking, I just roll my window up.
That's it. That's the best solution.
I
Because
didn't
you
even
control that
respond to
narrative by
that.
rolling the window up. That's
Oh,
it.
and she was just so mad. She was just over there upset. Her head was steaming.
Let this be music to your ears, man. This is Melodies for real. This
And
is
we merge melodies. We talk about real life because this is what's important.
Yeah.
Man, we ain't gonna get nowhere if we don't start sharing. We don't start teaching. We don't, you know, we gotta teach. We gotta teach. What good is it? What good is it if you don't do nothing with it? You got all this knowledge, but what are you doing with it? You know?
Somebody just told me this quote the other day. It says, when you look at a pear tree, is the pears for the tree? Nope, it's the plum for the tree. No, so the fruits that the tree bears is not for the tree. So the fruits that we bear is not for us. We're supposed to share this information to anybody that's open to receive it, man. And so that's why anybody that's really looking for a change, you know, you got to want it yourself, and then you associate yourself with people that can help you navigate through your own discrepancies, you know. We in this stuff together, man, and we can't keep thinking that we're against each other. You can act like we are, but when you get confined, you're going to realize that, damn, I've been going the wrong way. It's like, you got 60 more years to do, bro. And just because you see people getting out from doing 27 and 30, again, doesn't mean that that will be your reality. So pump your brakes now and humility. Let humility be your best friend, you know, and be willing to go through these forms of change, you know, because, you know, birth pains is something, it doesn't feel good when you're becoming a new version of yourself.
Yeah, you're breaking that shell, okay?
I went to jail so many times. I said I can't go to prison.
Straight up.
Look, man, don't go out of state.
And I always wanted to go to prison.
Your ass might not never get out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Real.
Ooh,
So,
that's,
you know,
that's a lot. And you know, I read in the Bible today what it says is you got to let go of that ego, the aggravation, the evil, the angry, you know what I'm saying? You got to let that shit go because it's not going to get you nowhere. It's not going to get you nowhere. You got to be careful with your words and how you speak, how you use your words. You don't have to respond to everything. You know, I'm starting to learn. I just keep my mouth shut. You know,
and
I just don't say nothing.
Put the car in park and get out.
Right, that's what-
Hey, she wanted me to flip over some tables, but I said, the devil is a lie.
right.
My God is good. My
You okay?
my
Yeah,
God is gonna
right.
get you back 10 times. You know,
Well,
I'm
I'm
gonna
glad
let
Jesus
that
took
go.
your wheel and drove on out there.
You
That
know,
would have been
we
all
wrote-
you. Because you would have been sitting in the county talking about some dang. I could have taken it a different direction, man.
Exactly.
That's
And,
what-
and,
that's
that,
how
Yeah.
and, that,
That's it.
and that's
know?
what you got to think about. Those consequences are real.
Mhm.
Those consequences are real.
And a lot of young people don't have discernment because of their growth first. And I understand it now because I used to be quick, like, man, you don't get it. And I'm speaking from me getting it now. It's like,
Mhm.
I'm mature enough to old enough to know now that I can do better. But then I was like, when I was 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 years old, when people did try to come and help guide me, I was like, man, nobody's trying to hear all that square. You lame, bro.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I see how hard the pushback is, but I understand my consistency to make right too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to give up on young people, even if you give up on yourselves. And yeah, I watch a young person crash and burn to help them when they want to grow.
They have to see it.
They were raised by the people who were raised by Trick Daddy and Trick.
Straight up.
Right,
Straight
right.
You know, so you trying to go through layers now.
For real.
But again,
And then people give up.
even with my mom, you know, in the age that she is, it's change is hard
Mhm.
for anybody.
Mhm.
You know, it's hard for me. I mean, but at the same time, you got to look at the right and the wrong, and what is going to help you move further into life.
Mhm.
You know, once you give that, man, just you got to give it. You got to give it.
And one
You gotta
thing,
give it
and one
back.
thing I'm gonna say too before y'all push me over to the side. One of the things that one of my
Oh, we
mentors told me,
chilling.
one of my mentors told me, he said, you was nobody until I met you. And I was like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
He was like, because until I met you, you never existed. So now that I know you, I'm blessed to be in your presence, and I'm eager to know what it is that you're about creating and presenting life. And to a lot of young people that realize that they want to create violence and take lives, etc. I found that in reading the book in prison, it says a person is of true power is a person that's willing to spare the life of a person that they know that they would take. And I was like, what does that mean? And I was like, so dang, if I know that I'm willing to take this person's life, regardless of how much they yap and how much their chest is poked out, I'm saying in my mind, it's like, bro, I'm gonna really kill you right now. But since I don't kill you, you're finna live today because I'm allowing it to happen. So if you're a young person and you feel like you got a killing nature and you'll lay anybody down, the sparing of a person that you will lay down, it shows you're more inspirational power, bro, beyond your measures. Taking a person's life is going to show you the decreasing in your power once you sit down and reflect on your past. Because you're going to be like, damn, I could have did different. Even though you try to rationalize justification in your mind. It does.
You know, they feel like they have that control over your life. You know, and then they try. That goes into you're talking psychological stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's all about the way you think and how you
That's
think.
mindset.
That's it. If you tell yourself you ain't shit, you ain't shit.
100%.
Okay,
So-
I'm beautiful. I'm smart. I'm intelligent.
Where were you educated?
I dropped out of school in the 8th grade, bro. I wanted to go to prison ever since I was 8 years old. You know, at prison, when it really, I mean, I've always been a learner. I've always been a person that wanted to seek out information and just understand things better. But it was that 4 years in prison that I really sat down and just really dissected me. You know, so again, it's nothing about nobody else.
Right.
You know, I have to decide of myself. It's like, what are people going to think about me when I'm moving this way? You know, and it's like none of that matters. You know, because you're going to still respect me.
And see, and I wanna contrast that with the life of like somebody that maybe in like a Yale or a Stanford or something like that. It's all about the mindset because there's some people that have those opportunities and are gifted with those blessings that'll drop out, that'll do this different things, but they don't take advantage of the opportunity. So like again, it's all about the mindset.
Straight up.
And the
what do you want?
resources. And
Yeah, because it's available. We're in the world of information now. Whatever you want to learn and whatever you want to know is here. Just don't be quick to follow anything. You know, once you realize what you want to do in this world that's beneficial for you and your loved ones, then you will produce and you reach out and seek out everything that help you accomplish that one thing. But if you're not sure what you want to do, then you're vulnerable and you're gullible for any little piece of thing. So self-awareness and self-identification is the most important. Straight up. You know what I'm saying?
And it starts with home.
It does.
Family.
Straight up.
When I was talking to my mom the other day, and me and my cousins, we were always at my grandparents' house, or we were at my grandparents' sisters and brothers' houses, and they was German. We was always outside. playing with caterpillars, climbing trees, riding bikes, and, you know, doing all kinds of wonderful, beautiful things outside. And we had no cares in the world. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people don't know their grandparents.
Yeah.
They don't know their
Not at all.
history. They don't know where they come from.
Yeah.
But these are
Let
things
alone
that
where
you
they're
need to know.
going.
You need to ed.
Right. Let alone where you're going. You don't even know where you come from. And that's so true, you know. So I'm with it, man. You know, and again, I appreciate you guys for allowing me this time and space. I leave for Brazil in about a week and some change. I'm gone for 3 months, but we'll still be able to network between me being down there and and
We got some great
yeah, we can make it happen, man.
coming.
So
We got some great things
to everybody that's on here, make sure y'all subscribe, make sure you follow, you associate, share, let other people know about what's going on here, and be a consistent viewer. You know, whenever it comes out on Wednesdays.
Every Wednesday at 7
o'clock. Make sure y'all tap in and go to lulu.com, lulu.com, and purchase the book, Can Poison Be the Cure? And you realize that we are the answer to everything that we're going through.
Hello.
That's my spiel, man.
Boy, that was, man, everybody's like, okay, shout out to everybody that keeps commenting, because we ain't had the opportunity to, we ain't had the opportunity. We ain't had the opportunity to tap in. We got Larry Stevens in the building. You know, he's a gospel artist. Tremella Sis said, that's so good. Don't give up on your young people. They need us. Absolutely. Absolutely. It starts at home. It starts at home. It starts how you carry yourself when you're around. You got to be an example, because their children are like sponges. They're going to watch what you do, you know, and they know right from wrong.
They know right from wrong, and they know how to test you. My kids know how to test me. They be testing me and my wife all the time, partner. You know, not only do they know how to test you, but they know how to try to play you against each other.
Yeah.
You know, kids are smart. And so saying that to say they pick up pick up on everything, and they're a lot smarter than what you may know, and just teach them. Teach the babies.
Teach them. You got to talk to them. You got to let healthy boundaries. That is one of my favorite things within the last couple of weeks, is having healthy boundaries.
What does that mean for you?
What that means for me is being able to say no.
That's a good one. That's the biggest one, I think.
Right. Being able to man, just walk in my truth and just be a better version of myself.
I'm so good at saying no. Look, no. Nah, I ain't doing that.
I forgot we got Jess in the building and Vic.
What's up now?
E-Mac, he sent me a song. You guys know I did get music sent in, but you know, I do honestly believe God is intentional. And that's okay. We don't have to hear music today. You know, it is what it is. There's a reason for everything.
Look, we created this show to merge melodies, but at the same time, we've promoted from the start that this is a networking show, and it's a show that it kind of evolved into us preaching and us giving y'all messages, and so this was a perfect opportunity for somebody to come on and to bless y'all with the knowledge that he has. Because that was extremely inspirational.
Absolutely.
And there were so many gems in that. I'm gonna be clipping this episode up for all night.
What a way to begin the new year.
Come on now.
Man, I do want to pray for
California.
California.
And blessings on me. Blessings and blessings on me. Hey. Everywhere I go, there be blessings and blessings on me. Ooh.
I ain't heard that song. You just did that?
You know, I heard it on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
I heard it. I was about to take credit for it, but I decided not to.
You know what? Thank you for being honest.
Yeah. Well, that's what we are tonight.
That's what we do.
Self-reflection, you know.
Man, you know, and we're gonna get ready to have this. Man, there's a couple of things I wanted to talk about too, though. I mean, we have events coming up. I want to give everybody their flowers, though, that are consistent with us. You know, everybody that's a legend. You know, I want to pray for California because, I mean, you guys say your prayers. We are in the times right now where, man, you got to get on your knees.
Hollywood just caught on fire. I heard it tonight. So
And that's where hell started. That's where it's what is Hollywood? People get paid money to sell their soul.
man, that's
You ain't heard that from me though. So go ahead. That's
Monet
why it's
said it.
burning up first.
Monet said it.
That's why you burning.
I heard Monet.
I'm gonna
say
sleep
that.
good tonight. Lord forgive me if I saying anything wrong, but you know what I mean.
Right,
Woo!
right.
The evil is being exposed right now. We're in the time where we're in division. You either get there's a picture and the road goes like this.
Mhm.
One side is the cross and there's one man walking that way. Everybody else is going to the left
Right.
on the other path. You better choose the right one.
Hey, that fork in the road is something.
Ooh. And man, you know
That's
what
a
is
decision. That's what that is. That fork
Mhm.
in the road is a decision. What you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? So Swing Vision. Check out Swing Vision.
Hey, if you download Swing Vision on Roku, you can watch this amazing movie right here called Absolution, with starring me and Sis. You know what I'm saying?
That's me.
That's
me.
her. That's her right there.
Hey, y'all
She
know
back
you
there.
done seen a couple of clips.
Hey, so you can download Swing Vision on Roku and you can watch that movie.
And I do want to say something about Catfish Corner closing.
Right.
I want to say thank you for the
Thank you.
time that
Thank
him and his family gave to Seattle.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? I appreciate it. I'm so grateful. And now it's just bigger blessings for him.
Man.
You know, sometimes you have to, we got to let things go. Sometimes we don't want to let things go, but it's for the better.
And
You
I know what that meant for bro, because
Yeah.
I did an interview with him. I interviewed him at Catfish
You
Corner.
did?
Yeah. And so I got to ask him those in-depth questions, and I know what that spot meant for him.
Mhm.
But man, that tartar sauce, bro, that tartar sauce was everything. So again, we looking forward to whatever you got coming next. So shout out to Terrell Jackson and the Jackson
Yes.
family, Catfish
Yes.
Corner on Jackson Street.
Also
Nate Jackson.
Nate Jackson.
Jacksons, man, them Jacksons having hard times right now, man. We looking out for everybody. We prayers for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I want to give a shout out to Swish Asleep for getting the African Achievement Award.
Oh, okay.
That's dope. You guys were just grinding. You know, I did meet somebody from Lakewood Lakewood. He's paralyzed and he's a recording artist. He's a songwriter. He's an influencer. He will be performing at the Sugar Free January 31st.
Mm-hmm.
We will be there in the building.
Facts.
And next show, promise, we're gonna have that music.
Oh, we're gonna
Have that music.
Sis gonna leave her equipment here and we're gonna test it.
Oh Lord.
Live on air. She just found that out.
I can't go without my God got me.
I got you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Lord.
moving forward. Shout out to Brian Gatewood. He's having his birthday party at Jazz Bones February 8th.
Okay.
There is huh?
So what up, Gatewood?
Hey.
Yeah, buddy.
And then we got February 16th at the Zanadu Studios in Auburn, 1520 Pike Street. Swing Whizzles Sunday night comedy show with Lamont James, Tawana B, you know, my
Hey,
baby, the
Controversy
controversy queen, and Twin. February 16th. Man, I want to give a shout out to the Sugar Case for for letting us be over there and doing a couple of episodes over there.
Hey, we always that's family. You know, so
Yes.
if you want to get you some amazing products, go to the Sugar Case located right in South Hill Mall, right next to Target.
And I got Johnny. Look, OSC King really, Johnny Valentino. I met him on Facebook. He's from Tacoma, from the Hilltop. I have music from him too. So I got a lot of great things coming, but you know, we're gonna get this sound working out right. We just wanted to tap in with you guys today, and this is how the show ended up going. So we appreciate you.
Hey, it's all in God's hands, all in God's time, and the show went this way for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get a real in-depth conversation with my guy Threat.
Yeah.
And
get your passport.
look, get this book.
I need to go get your
Get this
passport.
book.
Get this book. Subscribe to Melodies Merged every
Do all that.
Wednesday
Do
at
everything
7
she's saying.
p.m.
Do everything she's saying. We need music behind it so to influence the to influence the mindset. But do everything she's saying. Everything.
Music to influence the mind. Did you hear what he said? You guys keep creating though.
Look,
It all comes in time. No problem. We still gonna merge these melodies. Y'all can connect with each other how you want to connect with each other. I got Christian, he's a Christian artist. His name is Tony.
Okay.
Prod by APM. He sent me music as well. Man, I got music for you guys. I mean, I got people from all over. And when I say we are playing independent artist music across America, that's what we mean. And I got T&J. Shout out to Chris Newbill. I mean, Trey Black. Man, it's go time.
Come on now.
It's go time. Nothing can stop you. Only you can stop you. You're the only one that can stop you. Man.
You're in excessive gas because you can't go around people with excessive gas.
Prayer is vital, sis said. And it is. I don't got nothing left.
No, you can't just be farting around people. That's all I'm saying. For
real. Anyway, we love y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it short. I hope everybody, I hope some people got something out of this show. I appreciate you guys. Man.
I know I did. If y'all didn't get nothing out this, I know I did. There was so many things you could learn, so many things you could pick up on and be inspired by and relate to. Look, everything you could be. You could pick up something from this show. You know, we had a lot of people watching, and we really thank you guys for watching and supporting this, our first show of the new year. You know, we back at it, baby.
Yeah, BP Parker, Love, Grind, and Growth, new album coming in the spring, and I am on the album.
Oh, dope.
I can't tell you what it's about.
No, don't tell them.
Shout out to the young lady from Tacoma, Alea Rains. She is her own producer, her own beat maker. She's a young artist out of Tacoma, Washington. Michael Donnell on Facebook is her dad. We got Kenny Cox. What an amazing artist. And he got If This Ain't Love, a new music coming on the way.
Okay.
Juicy grinding.
I've been seeing them.
Blast grinding.
Been seeing them grinding.
Oh, Mama D said we felt it all. Still an awesome show all around. Man, I love y'all. Threat said thank you all here and continue to live, love, and laugh. And he also said I'm enjoying this whole vibe.
That's dope. And
we didn't even play no music.
But look how we were able to give to the community and help grow and expand your mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Rock Fizzle, Washington Fleet DJ. The Funkaholics were in the One World magazine. They were featured in the One World magazine. Max Slug, the Funkaholics, and Rock Fizzle. Northwest Music, and they also have an interview on at xsoulradio.com. Shout out to James Lowe, Roadrunner, Caden Carter. Just a few. Eric Ciroc George, Mike Brown, Sasha, Heidi, Nina, Capital G, Janelle, all my sisters. I love y'all. Man, we about to grind this year. It's go time.
Hey, watch our Melodies Merged grow. You know, watch how we build and grow, because again, we've been chopping down these little issues one issue at a time. And once that opportunity presents itself, we gonna be ready for it.
That's all we doing. We just in the process getting prepared for what is to come.
Oh,
I'm just saying, y'all know me. Now I got 15 people watching. I love y'all. I'll take that 15. Art Lewis in the building. Omar said we all don't get these type of blessings every day. Waking up is a gift. If you don't see waking up as a gift, as soon as my eyes open, I'm like, thank you, God. Still have another chance. I still have another chance. I didn't mess up that bad.
Taking my 10-15 minutes every morning to meditate, and just gratitude has been on my mindset.
You gotta wake up grateful.
You gotta be grateful. You gotta look at things and know. You gotta know you could have been somewhere else. I could have been in jail from them dumb decisions I used to make back in the days. There's plenty of family and friends that are in jail. Some may make it.
Some didn't wake up, and
it could have been me.
We got family members, you know what I'm saying, who ain't here anymore. Man, just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. You cannot give up. Giving up is never an option.
You sleep when you die, and that's how we gonna live life.
Team no sleep. No,
I don't want to end the show morbid like that.
You said it.
I did.
Anyway, we love you guys. You guys were amazing.
Live, laugh, love.
Big blessings to you guys this year. You know, keep grinding, keep being an amazing artist, keep being who you are and living in your truth, and walk that walk. Everything should be excellent.
And if you're feeling like a pimp, then go on to your shoulders.
Gutter Kane said, shout out to Melodies Merged from Curvin' It Raw podcast. What's poppin'? Thank you for reminding me. I apologize. Keep the content coming. Absolutely, we will. I appreciate you. Sos got a podcast coming.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I was supposed to call Sos.
You should.
I'm gonna call him when we get off air.
It was an awkward night, man.
One of
them nights.
It was one of them nights. It's all good though. But we will be on. I'm excited. It's called what's it called? I gotta go on here and look.
Mm-hmm. But no, I can't wait to be on that. You know, that's another man that's out there hustling and grinding, and we will definitely be supporting him and everything that he's doing, because he. Not only that he supports Melodies Merged in the inception of it and help us work through some of our technical issues, but you know he's always there to call away, and we call.
And he answers.
Right.
Shout out to Sos.
Shout out to Sos.
And the video flex is coming out. I'm in the video flex.
Oh, that's right.
I'm the only girl.
That's right.
I tried to get Flower Power to be in it with me, but she was like, no. That's when she went to Derek Cage's wedding. Shout out to Derek Cage and his wife.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
They married now. That's what's up. Man, everybody keep grinding. I love y'all. It's your girl Melissa Monet.
Kendall Davis. This is Melodies Merged. This is Wednesday. And we're gonna see y'all next time.
Hold on, let me find this flyer. I forgot.
Oh
Lord, it's over?
No.
It's Chop It Up. Chop It Up.
That's right.
Chop It Up podcast. So Dior. We're supposed to be talking about. Hold on. Give me a minute. Coming soon. Yeah, I know, right? Anyway.
If you
can't really see.
Oh, you can see it. Yeah.
Chop It Up. So Dior on Facebook. Tap in. 300.
Hey.